Grrr, bow. Turtleneck gang, what the fuck going on? Today we back with a motherfucking goodie. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button for the one time. Don't be no hating ass nigga like the rest of them. But yo, Turtleneck gang, we almost close to 2K subs. I'ma need y'all to like, sub, and subscribe. I need y'all to fucking tap that sub button, run that shit up, share these vids, spread that shit like a motherfucking virus. You heard? Return that game. It's a sad day in these YouTube streets. Today we dealing with the ultimate clown cake. Now this is why I got a J roll, cause this gonna be rough getting through this one turn that game. As you can see from the title itself, we have an adult King Clown Cake turn that game, who's supposed to be a protector, a father, is now pronounced a murderer. Ricky! Two baby girls turn that game, and today it's Judgment Day for his ass turn the game. Today is where it's all fun and games stops in the circus turn the game. It's where all the juggling and all the clown cake stops. All the clown cake activity stops today turn the game. Today's the day he be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. If you know. But we ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get straight into it turn that game. Cause this nigga is bugging beyond measures turn that game.
Emotional testimony this morning as the man who shot and killed twin teenage girls in Lemon Grove back in 2020 is in court right now for sentencing.
CBS 8's Kelly Hussedall joining us live now with what has happened so far. Kelly?
Yeah, and it has been a very emotional morning in court. And even before the hearing even got started, the deputy district attorney handed out boxes of tissues. Now, the two twin girls who were murdered, Kyra and Leah Christopher, they were just 15 years old.
Moment of silence for Kaya and Leah. Amen. Condolences go out to their families. And those weren't even his kids turning their game.
And the first person we heard from today was the girl's mother.
I believe the defendant knew my daughters had a bright future ahead, and that is the reason he took their lives. He was jealous of the adults they were going to become. He was jealous of the mother I was. I think his jealousy stemmed from his own childhood trauma and neglect.
That's a fact, turtleneck gang. That's what it usually be. Niggas be having their own shit and then want to take it out on other people. Like, no mother deserved to be standing cold crying. No parent deserved to lose their kids. Especially the ones that got a bright future ahead. Like, what the fuck? You know how many kids that's out in the world right now just doing bad for no reason, just doing chaotic shit, just adding nothing to the world but negativity. And you're gonna go ahead and take out two females, bro. Come on, bro. Could have been future doctors, bro. Come on. Nigga bugging, bro.
And Joanne Hoyt's hands were shaking as she spoke to the judge.
Look at this stupid nigga. Turtleneck gang. Turtleneck gang. This nigga is ugly. Ricky! Like, before we get to the real shit, like, look at this nigga. Like, I won't even call that look on his face regret, Turtleneck gang. Although I know he fucked up, I know he fucked up, but that's not the look of regret. He looked like he got a shit Turtleneck gang. He looked like he got to drop a king size dingalong Turtleneck gang. Clean up in aisle 3 looking at. Nigga got on a slime green gel suit. He's bugging. That nigga look like Life Jennings Turtleneck gang. That nigga got an incomplete hairdo Turtleneck gang. His hairdo is 50% done. Nigga got convertible drop top. He bugging. He's OD bugging, Turtleneck gang. This nigga is ugly. He looked like a used pamper that been on a child's ass for longer than it's supposed to be. Fuck's wrong with him?
About how her family was ripped apart because of what the defendant, Dwayne Groves Jr., did. He not only killed her two girls, he tried to kill her only son, her oldest, and he traumatized the other children in the house that day who witnessed their sisters being shot. She says they all still suffer from the trauma of what they saw. The twins went to Helix High School. They were good students who were looking forward to celebrating their 16th birthday. They were looking forward to graduating high school.
Now he
Groves
would have
was
cried.
Hoyt's ex.
Now he would have cried. Now he would have cried. Don't cry now, pussy. Do not cry now. Do not cry now. Nope. Do not cry now, pussy. Do not cry now. Turtleneck gang. He was not crying when he was out there doing bad in the world, Turtleneck gang. He wasn't crying when them kids was crying for their life. Fucking clown. Turtleneck gang, drop a bomb for this bozo.
Back in April of 2020 in their Lemon Grove home. So there was no trial because he changed his plea to guilty. There were moments today that he was crying. Hoyt would only refer to him as the defendant when she spoke about him. She says because of COVID, her girls didn't get a proper burial.
When we buried the twins, no one could attend. It was at the beginning of the pandemic. Due to
Got the
lockdowns
nerve
and
to cry, little
restrictions,
ugly eyes. Look like a
only 10
grasshopper.
people were allowed.
Turtleneck gang, don't be
He
like
stole
these niggas.
everyone's ability to find closure that day. He stole everyone's ability to say
Stupid ass
goodbye.
nigga.
And I was seated next to Hoyt's son in the courtroom, and when she spoke, she actually spoke directly to her son as well, and she said, I'm sorry I wasn't able to protect you. I'm sorry I brought this man into our lives. Now, Groves was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Kelly Hessedall, CBS 8.
Ooh. Justice been served. Doom, doom, doom. Justice been served. Justice been served. Justice been served. Doom, doom, doom. Turtleneck gang. Drop a fucking bomb for this clown cake. Fuck you got going on? And hold up. It was a lot of information that we can't leave out, Turtleneck gang. The mom apologized to the son and the rest of the family. I'm sorry for bringing this man into our lives. The moms was fucking on him, you see? Let me introduce y'all to the hood term called homeless sexuals, Turtleneck gang. There's a lot of men that been practicing that. Let me give y'all the definition of what a homeless sexual is, Turtleneck gang. It's any person that uses sex to keep a roof over their head or anything beneficial off of their partner. Do not be like that, Turtleneck gang. Work hard for the things you desire and you want in life, Turtleneck gang. Do not use your penis or your private part, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, as some type of tool or object. It's not a controller. It's not a PS5 controller. You don't just like do what you want with it. You use it the right way. You clean it and you take care of it, ladies and gentlemen. But that's for another topic. But he was given Mom Dukes the pipe. He was laying down the pipe, had Mama Love delusional, and I know a lot of people that grew up in situations like that turn their game. Moms be getting digged down by some little thug nigga that probably came home from jail. And he feel like he solidified his spot in the crib and he's telling the kids what to do and shit. Mom not really around or the mom don't really take it too serious because she just like, y'all need a father figure in your life. Some bullshit like that turn their game. We all seen this story before turning game. It's unfortunate that like two beautiful kids with a bright future had to lose their lives. And I know he regrets it. The mom will definitely regret it for the rest of her life, but it's not her fault, you know. Love is blind and it'll take over your mind. If you know, you know. Turn again, y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think. Y'all practice good hygiene. Y'all trust your intuition. if you're a parent and you dating the dude and he's playing the role of stepdad, no matter what goes on, no matter how much you love this dude, no matter how much he's done for you and your children, no matter how much time he invested in you or how much you feel like he's done for you, always listen to your kids, always trust your gut instinct, and don't get blinded by the cock. Love always, practice good hygiene, turn again. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bow, we out.